Helen Mackay, a relatively obscure writer hailing from New York, led a significant portion of her life in the enchanting landscapes of France. It was there that she achieved the prestigious title of Chevalier of the Légion d'honneur. Amidst the tumultuous backdrop of the Great War, she unveiled a book of poetry and 2 volumes of sketches inspired by her experiences as a nurse.
Mackay belonged to the modernist literary movement. Her distinctive voice often bore a tinge of self-mockery and irony. Her portrayals of medical personnel and soldiers were frequently satirical or brutally disillusioned. Up until 1917, she enjoyed a measure of creative freedom that eluded writers from countries entangled in the war's throes. Mackay, deeply enamored with all things French, honed her focus on the harrowing devastation inflicted upon bodies, homes, and the very fabric of societal existence. Critics and reviewers, including the notable Richard Burton and a host of anonymous voices, showered her with praise for her unparalleled emotional intensity and tragic effect. Yet in a curious twist of literary fate, Mackay's name has faded into obscurity, partially due to her own reticence as an untrained nurse, and partly because her vignettes were primarily appreciated for the lyrical beauty of their descriptions, rather than their incisive analyses of human behavior. In the year 1915, amid her duties at a London hospital, Helen Mackay bore witness to a heart-wrenching scene that played out countless times throughout the relentless war. At the bustling railway stations, families congregated to bid farewell to their beloved ones embarking on a journey to the front lines. Among the throngs of sorrowful faces, Mackay fixated on one particular family's farewell. In this poignant tableau, a father of 3 stood on the precipice of departure, his heart heavy with the impending separation. A vigilant nurse and the poet herself attended to the children, their somber attire inadvertently hinting at a tragic loss, the probable passing of their mother. Time stretched out as the departing train lingered on the platform, and the wrenching farewell extended beyond the limits of endurance. Father and children locked eyes, an unspoken understanding passing between them, the unspoken knowledge that this parting might be their last chance to gaze upon one another. In those profound moments, a quiet heroism and an ocean of deep emotions swelled, casting their powerful spell upon the observer. Mackay, too, was touched by the scene's profound impact. Desperately, she yearned for the train's wheels to begin their inexorable journey, for the departure that would mercifully bring an end to the agonizing symphony of farewells. Let's now listen to Lucy reciting Train by Helen Mackay.
Will the train never start? God, make the train start. She cannot bear it, keeping up so long, and he no more tries to laugh at her. He is going. She holds his 2 hands now. Now she has touch of him and sight of him. And then he will be gone. He will be gone. They are so young. She stands under the window of his carriage, and he stands in the window. They hold each other's hand across the window ledge, and look, and know that they may never look again. The great clock of the station, how strange it is. Terrible that the minutes go, terrible that the minutes never go. They had walked the platform for so long, up and down the platform, in the rainy morning, up and down and up and down. The guard came by calling, "Take your places, take your places." She stands under the window of his carriage, and he stands in the window. God, make the train start, before they cannot bear it. Make the train start. God, make the train start. The 3 children, there in black, with the old nurse standing together, and looking up at their father in the carriage window, they are so forlorn and silent. The little girl will not cry, but her chin trembles. She throws back her head with its stiff little braid and will not cry. Her father leans down out over the ledge of the window and kisses her and kisses her. She must be like her mother, and it must be the mother who is dead. The nurse lifts up the smallest boy, and his father kisses him, leaning through the carriage window. The big boy stands very straight, and looks at his father and looks and never takes his eyes from him and knows that he may never look again. Will the train never start? God, make the train start. The father reaches his hand down from the window and grips the boy's hand and does not speak at all. Will the train never start? He lets the boy's hand go. Will the train never start? He takes the boy's chin in his hand, leaning out through the window, and lifts the face that is so young to his. They look and know that they may never look again. Will the train never start? God, make the train start.